These guys have watched the guys they've mentioned on television. No different for me. When I was a rookie, believe it or not, my first interception was against Joe Namath. And I watched him win a Super Bowl in 1968 sitting on my couch going, man, that's Joe Namath. And my first NFL interception was against Joe Namath. Now, I didn't plan it, but I said, I get to play against Joe Namath.
Before training camp, you did not announce you were
No, I did not. But you know what? This is the world we live in. These guys are excited about playing, but I think what they're going to realize is this. First of all, they're playing against elite players. In other words, left tackles. The average left tackle in the National Football League is about 6'7", 315 pounds. They're very athletic. They're going to find that out very quickly. In college, think about it. They play 11, 12 games. They probably play against 3 or 4 tackles that are going to be professional tackles in football. So it's a different deal now. Now, they're rookie guys. They're going to learn speed alone will not give you the ability to just sack quarterbacks. They're going to have counter moves. They're going to have to learn how to have stunts in games. They're both athletic. They will get their share of sacks. But you can't get mad at young guys. They're excited, and they're talking about great players who they want to get after. Nothing wrong with that. It's okay.
You want to go?
You're talking about sacking the quarterback. What's wrong with that? It's okay.
Well, it's not a crime.
No.
It's not something that should get him cut.
Oh, he gonna get him cut.
All right, nothing like that. But it don't mean that it wasn't stupid. And it doesn't mean that they're going to pay a price. When you're talking about elite dudes, the Tom Bradys, the Peyton Mannings of the world, you know, the thing that I loved about a guy like Tom Brady, never said a word. Never said a word. But he went out there and just continued to target you all day long. Allow me to bring up the NBA again, because one of the guys that's one of the best big men in the game is a guy by the name of DeMarcus Cousins, all right, for the Sacramento Kings. Boy's big time. I mean, he keep his head straight. I mean, this kid is special. I love his game. But he talked junk to Tim Duncan one day, and I'm watching the game on TV. You know what Greg Popovich did? He was talking junk. He scored like 3 straight bags. Like, give me the ball. He can't stop me. This is yelling it on the court. All I saw was Tim Duncan look at him. And then he looked at Popovich. Do you know that Greg Popovich called Tim Duncan's number about 13 straight times after that? And then Tim Duncan scored like 10 or 11 times. I mean, this is what happens. And, you know, when I saw the Pittsburgh Steelers and Tom Brady, that's what Tom Brady did. That's the kind of thing that Drew Brees would do. That's the kind of thing, I mean, you just look at guys, and it's like, you know, really? So I understand whether you talk about defensive linemen, you talk about linebackers, you talk about safety. You just never, ever know. It's something, at some point in time, I know that you want, I'm forgiving when it comes to receivers, because you're out there, you running those routes, and you might get the ball thrown to you 5 times. I mean, but you running all day. You know what I'm saying? You want to bring attention to yourself because you want the ball thrown to you. You see what I'm saying? So I get that. But in any other position on the field, I don't quite understand how guys feel the need to sit there and sort of tug on other people's cape like that, because you can get wasted real quick when you do that.
Well, yeah, you make great points, but here again, it'll be interesting how the question was posed to these 2 young men.
Right.
First of all, they're rookies. They're excited about playing in the league. And last time I checked, I never feared a quarterback hitting me. Quarterbacks don't hit anybody.
Yeah.
They need somebody to protect them.
Right.
Okay.
That quarterback is not going to hit Khalil, Mack, or Clowney. And he doesn't want to get hit by him anyway. Okay, so the quarterback's quarterback. He's going to do his job. Now, what they're going to realize is when you're young rookies like these guys and you got speed, you got athleticism, the first thing they'll be able to do is play the run, because you're running at them right away. You're going to take the steam out of guys like this. You're going to make them play the run earlier in their career. They're going to learn that. But I like their enthusiasm. Okay. This is why these guys are good players. I mean, they feel good about themselves. So it's who asked the question? How was the question asked?
Sure.
They probably were just young guys going, you know, I want to sack this guy. Hey, that's part of it.
When I read these comments from these 2 young, extremely talented football players, I must admit that I LOL last night. I laughed out loud, to use the modern vernacular. In this case, I know these kids grew up playing Madden, so they feel like they've almost played pro football before. But you just made the case. This is big boy football. This is man football.
Oh, yeah.
This is where the difference between college and pro football, especially when you played at the University of Buffalo, as Khalil Mack did. And maybe, as Merrill Hodges suggested on this show, Khalil Mack will revolutionize the game of football.
He said
he might be a superstar.
Said he would have picked Khalil Mack over Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah. And he went on and on about how he's going to be unblockable. And they did play, Buffalo did play, remember, at Ohio State. So he got to feel some big boy football from those guys. But in both these cases, I ask, why would you make it harder on yourself before you've even set foot on a pro football field? Why would you? You're calling out the offensive lines of all these quarterbacks. You just are. I don't care what you say. When they do get to play these people, this will be on those bulletin boards. You know it will be. Khalil Mack wants to sack Peyton today. Khalil Mack wants to take down Brady today. You going to let him?
Right.
You don't think they'll hear that all week long? Well, he's going to have a little harder time than he would have to get to the quarterback, even though the quarterback can't get to him. And why you'd put Blake Bortles on there, except Blake went above him in the draft, so I guess he wants to get even, so okay, I'll give you that one. But then I have no idea what you make a good case. Like what was the question asked to Clowney? Yeah. I want to sack Andrew Luck one time because he's our division rival. One time? Why wouldn't you want to sack him? If you're going to say it, I want to sack him 5 times. I don't know. What are you talking about one time?
Look, all I know is this. I came in the league as a rookie, started as a rookie. And I knew the first day that I lined up, guess what? And I didn't say anything. Roger Staubach, okay? Those guys, Joe Theismann, they're throwing the ball at me.
They are.
They're coming at me because I'm a rookie.
They were definitely coming after you.
They're coming at me.
Yes.
Okay, these rookies understand when they line up, they're coming at you. Regardless if you can sit there quiet as a church mouse and say nothing. They're still coming after you. So it really doesn't matter when you say, well, you're going to upset these guys. You're the rookie. We're coming after you, son. That's part of the deal. That's the history of the National Football League.